You know, there's a role that quite literally builds our future from the ground up. Today, we're going to take a look inside a day in the life of a teacher, the true architect of hearts. So let's just dive right in with a huge question. What does it really take to shape a mind, a future, or heck, an entire generation? It sounds like an impossible task, right? But the answer often starts with the quiet daily work of just one person. So let's start where their day does. And I'm talking long before the first school bell ever rings. It all begins with the morning's preparation. You could call it the quiet beginning. And you can see the commitment right away. The day kicks off at 6 a.m. with quiet prep at home, just thinking through the lessons. Then by 7:30, they're already in the classroom, setting everything up, creating that perfect space for learning. And finally, at 8:30, the day really gets going as they welcome the students. So what's the fuel for this kind of dedication so early in the morning? Well, it's a mindset. It's being fueled by quiet optimism and a profound dedication to their students' potential. It's this deep, unwavering belief in what every single kid can become. All that prep work, it's all leading to the main event, what happens inside the classroom. And you got to understand, this isn't just a room with desks. It's a carefully crafted arena for growth. And in that arena, of course, there are going to be struggles. So when a student is confused, how does a teacher handle it? Well, it's really an art form, the art of patience. First, you have to pinpoint the struggle. Then you approach with warmth, with empathy. Third, and this is key, you guide them to the discovery. You don't just hand over the answer. And finally, you celebrate the effort they put in, not just whether they got it right. It's all about building them up. And that really gets to the heart of it, to this incredible idea that the classroom is not just a place for learning facts, but a place for becoming. It's where the book smarts and the life smarts are supposed to come together. You know, that whole idea of becoming something more, that is the perfect lead-in to our next part here, more than a lesson. We're talking about something called the unseen curriculum. Think about it like this. It's like there are two curriculums happening at once. On one side, you've got the official lesson plan, teaching math, reading a story, but on the other side, that's where the real lesson is. That tricky math problem, that's actually a lesson in resilience. Reading a story out loud, that's about fostering empathy. A simple science experiment could be the spark that inspires a whole lifetime of curiosity. And this whole unseen curriculum, it's really built on a few core values. 3 in particular stand out. First, there's care. Noticing that quiet kid in the back and encouraging them to speak up. Then there's leadership, inspiring teamwork, and just being a good role model. And of course, patience, nurturing each student's growth at their own speed. Let's just zoom in on that first one for a second. Care. Because what does that really mean in a classroom? Well, it's defined here as the act of supporting a student's emotional well-being as fiercely as their academic progress. The two go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. So, as the last bell rings and the kids all head home, what's left behind? Well, that's what we're calling the day's lasting echo. It's a time for reflection and really understanding the impact of their work. You see, a teacher's real impact isn't usually measured in some grand, sweeping gesture. It often boils down to the incredible power of one single breakthrough, one aha moment, one student who finally feels seen. That one tiny success, that can literally change a life. So when the classroom finally goes quiet, the focus totally shifts. The teacher isn't dwelling on the day's challenges. Instead, they're reflecting on the seeds of growth that were planted. It's a mindset that's always looking ahead, always focused on potential. Which brings us to our big conclusion, a way of framing this whole profession as truly a gift to humanity. We're about to explore the incredible ripple effect of a single teacher. It's summed up so perfectly in this powerful quote, "Teaching is not just a profession, it is a gift to humanity." I mean, wow. That really puts into perspective the value of this work for every single one of us. Because that's what it all comes down to, right? Teachers are quietly shaping lives every single day. It's not flashy, it's not loud work, but its impact is what builds the very foundation of our world. So, I want to leave you with one final question to think about. Who was the teacher that shaped you? Because I'm willing to bet the echo of their work is still with you, even today.